What's the worst way someone left you hanging? My dad left us when I was 10, but I remember it so clear because one minute we were watching cartoons together, and the next I was standing in the driveway with my mom as he drove away without looking back. At first I thought it was my fault, maybe because I'd left my toys out or because I'd spilled juice on the carpet and he got mad. He never called or sent a card, not even for birthdays, and my mom worked 2 jobs to keep us in our house. We sold everything we could live without, and I even started helping with laundry and groceries at age 11. We had a hard time, but we made it through. 15 years later, I was 25 and I went to college on a full scholarship, graduated top of my class in law school, and just won a huge case defending a wrongly accused man in a high-profile trial. The case made national news and my face was all over TV for a week, but something unexpected happened. I got a phone call from a blocked number and I don't usually answer those, but I felt like I should, so I picked up, and it was a voice I hadn't heard in over 10 years. He told me it was Dad and called me kiddo, but I didn't say anything at first, I just froze. He told me he saw me on the news and wanted to tell me he was so proud and had been meaning to reach out, but then he told me why he really called. He lost his job and got kicked out of his place, and he stayed in a motel and needed help getting back on his feet. I asked him where he'd been for 15 years, and he mumbled that life was hard and he made mistakes. He told me that since I was doing good now, maybe I could help him out. I told him to meet me at a diner the next day, and he sounded happy and for understanding. I got there early because I wanted to see him walk in, and he looked older and tired, like life had been mean to him. He told me I looked all grown up and said he knew I'd be special, but I didn't smile back. He gave me this long speech about how hard things had been and how he'd been couch surfing, and nobody would hire someone his age, he just needed a break. But he told me he didn't want a free gift, just a little loan he'd pay back. I reached into my bag and pulled out an envelope, and he grabbed it fast, and his eyes got bright and thanked me so much. But then he opened it and his smile faded, because inside was a check made out to a local shelter, and not him. I told him this place would help him like they helped us. But he looked at me all shocked and asked me if I was joking, but I told him he walked away and never looked back, and my mom cried every night while working 2 jobs, and I spent my whole life fixing his mess. So now that I made something good, he couldn't just show up and take it. He tried to talk, but I cut him off and told him he didn't call when I finished middle school or got my scholarship or when mom got sick with cancer, but he called me kiddo the second he saw me on TV. He looked like he wanted to cry, but I didn't feel sorry, and I told him he didn't know me, and I didn't owe him anything. I stood up, took my coat, and walked out, and he didn't follow me. I wasn't sad or mad, just finished with him. A few days later, I got another blocked call, but I didn't answer it, and it's been 6 months since that diner day, and he hasn't called again.